Outlaw, macho, drive-in.
And you had that, and
Um,
so if you look at this, like, let's look at the other NXT guys who came up during the reality TV era.
Hmm.
What do you guys think Husky Harris would have been like if he had gone?
If here you go. If they kept the name in a cowboyish or country boy, I think he would do an ECW. He had to do with the country boy type gimmick and stuff. That he's a brawler and he's rough and ready and stuff. Yeah, I think he would be
I would
good
have,
in ECW.
yeah, I would say that
Yeah.
version I wanted to see of him that they never show was I think he did something down in FCW where he was wearing some sort of like a protective
Mask.
phantom type mask.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
He,
think
he
that
he came in and he saved Bo Dallas from a beatdown because I remember it got posted on YouTube and there was like Husky Harris reemerges in FCW and I was like, all right, let me see what this is. And I watched, I was like, wow. I was like, this is a pretty sweet run. Then in the back of my mind, I'm like, I'm never gonna be able to watch, these FCW guys on a weekly basis, and you know, we are,
boom,
years later.
boom, a few
Um,
months later, NXT.
yep, exactly.
Also, shout out
Um,
to Bray Wyatt as well. It's his birthday today.
Oh,
Oh,
well, happy birthday.
Shout out to Bray
happy
Wyatt.
birthday, Bray.
Maybe
Yeah.
we'll get a
Um,
Yeah,
retweet from him.
I,
Yeah.
yeah.
For,
Oh,
a
nice. I don't know what
side
Bray
note.
Wyatt has to do with Husky Harris, but okay.
No,
Oh my
but,
God! Oh wait,
So,
I just put those together.
yes, one
Oh.
had no hair, one got dreadlocks. Quick step. NXT champion Bo Dallas would have been great in ECW.
Yes, yeah.
Original
Yeah.
and new one.
Yeah.
They would
Because
have. hated it.
honestly, you think about it, the way they were going, ECW was basically going to become NXT. The way that
Yeah.
the way we're
Yeah.
talking about it right here, everything that happened in NXT, I think would have happened in ECW.
But one note.
But you would have had
Now-
Taryn Terrell as the general manager instead of William Regal. That's just
They would have changed that. But let me ask y'all, and you too, Pete. I agree with you, Joe, and I like the mix of veterans
question.
and new people. Would NXT today be better or okay if they took that ECW formula of having unused veterans just mixed in to help the young talent? You know,
They're kinda
doing that.
You mean like, for
Tyler
example, out of
Breeze.
nowhere, like you mean like, for example, having the $1 Million Man come out and just randomly
Well,
they have a
not
feud
just
with
more, but they on the
Cameron Grimes,
after
something
roster, like Finn. Not like that,
Yeah.
like Finn. Yeah, like
And
Finn,
Tyler
but a little bit more.
Breeze.
Yeah, just a little bit more. That's all.
It's basically just like what it is. I think honestly,
Eh.
had the NXT game shows not happened, I think a lot of the NXT season 1, 2, and 4 rosters, actually maybe even no, probably not 3 because they didn't really do a lot of stuff with women, but the 1, 2, and 4 rosters would have been the gap between Christian holding the ECW title and Seth Rollins holding the ECW/NXT title. I think that would have been guys who would have been the bridge right there. I think
I'm like, no, you good. I was just thinking, Seth could have did the Shane Douglas with the ECW title,
Well,
and that's how
I-
you gave birth to NXT.
no, I
That
mean,
would have-
in my
that
mind,
would have been
NXT never
sweet.
existed right here.
Oh, I know.
And
but I'm just that's the
like-
thought I saw. I was laughing. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
but,
NXT, if they would have gone that route, NXT just would have been basically ECW. Like, I think, as I said, like Wade Barrett might have been the guy to beat Christian. Think,
I
I'm
think
not sure if Michael McGillicuddy might have been champion.
Daniel Bryan might have beaten Wade Barrett for it.
Yeah, I think Alex Riley would have been ECW champion. I honestly, there's a possibility that like could have even had, instead of bringing Brodus Clay up as the Funkadactyl, or
He was
Funkasaurus,
the
whoever he was.
Funkasaurus. Funkadactyls were the other.
Funkasaurus, yes.
Know your Funkanactum, young man.
He might have won the championship from somebody, and they might have actually kept it on him until he lost it to Seth Rollins. There's a possibility they might have stretched that out.
Yeah, I could see that, and I could see Tyson Kidd moving down to ECW, for example,
Yeah,
for a feud. I don't
Tyson
think
Kidd
they would have
would-
put the title on him, but
there's a possibility.
maybe
I imagine him beating Alex Riley for the title. That would have been pretty cool.
that would have been cool.
Yeah.
But speaking of Tyson Kidd, would you have debuted Cesaro on ECW, or would you have just debuted him as you
Took
debuted him
it,
and
right?
pushed him down?
But I would have debuted him on
So you were
ECW.
Great minds, my friend.
I would have debuted him, and then actually you still could have moved him to SmackDown as Oksana's boyfriend, still the same exact way he debuted, but he still could have had like a 6-month run on ECW just for television exposure, getting some matches under his belt on TV. I probably would have put him on ECW for a little while too.
Yeah. But here's the thing, like at this point, would you you're thinking about like ECW would be what NXT would have been?
Yes.
Would it still have been a touring brand?
Oh, that's
I would think it's exactly what it was in Florida, except it's just East Coast. Matter of fact, they probably would have moved it to Florida because of the Performance Center.
Yeah.
So
I
it'd
could
still
see
be
that.
that whole East Coast thing. That's all.
yeah. I think they might have eventually done that. Like right afterwards, like 2 years later, once they had the Performance Center, they might have moved
Yeah.
ECW down there.
And they would call it the new ECW arena
Yeah, they could.
instead of the
They could.
CWC. It would be
They
just the
could.
ECW.
That's a good possibility.
Yeah. And then you have that whole East Coast, and then once they get it real good, then they start slowly expanding out west and getting more. And I know NXT use veterans now, but the point at the beginning, because usually it'd be for takeover shows, but they actually have them in the roster to help and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So they getting that experience. So it wouldn't be a developer brand; it'd be an actual brand that they like, okay, getting people ready and up here. And I think it would work.
Yeah.
And it'd be a nice rotation of people that you're not like, for instance, Nikki Cross can be used in NXT or NXT UK, not just be a lumberjack.
Right.
See, exactly. Okay. It's not a demotion, it's just that she wants to work and you just building your craft. They using you.
Yeah.
It all hands on deck type thing. So
Yeah. Thank you for joining us on the Outlaw Macho Drive-In. If you liked that video, please click like and subscribe to our channel for more content from the Drive-In. For full episodes of our podcast, you may look us up on Anchor, Spotify, or wherever your favorite podcasts are available. Just search for Outlaw Macho Drive-In. And if it's not too much trouble, would you help us out here? Spread the word, share. We would really appreciate it. Thank you. We love you. Bye.